Living in the zone. Yeah, that's this show, Living in the Zone. So it's more than tennis. You now have a new lifestyle. Recently married, living in Abu Dhabi. I never thought I'd say, Peter's living in Abu Dhabi, which is, I didn't think that would happen.
I don't think it's a full-time thing, but it's been nice for the last 8 months, yeah.
So how's the new Living in the Zone for yourself?
Great, fantastic. I mean, so 40 years ago, you introduced me to S.C.O.R.E, and instantly it's like, this makes sense. But there was something that I didn't quite get from it, and I thought, it was more. I viewed it more as an intellectual exercise. Well, if I did this and study it, but there was something for me that was missing. It was maybe the fact that I wasn't willing to open up, to like bare my deepest emotions. Right. And so it always was I never quite got the full benefit from it. And of course, so I got married, and I had been basically retired. I was playing golf with my buddies, having a few beers, and just slowly, just easing into early death, probably. Just fading away, having a good time, having a really good time,
going out with a stogie.
But the ambition wasn't there. And suddenly I get married. Now I met this woman, fell in love with her, and she had a lifestyle that was going to cost me more than I'm used to spending. Right? It's like, oh my God, I got to start making some money again.
I love her, but I need some cash.
Yeah, and it's been an unbelievable year in terms of my growth and my ability, my willingness just to, okay, I got to pull it together here. This is not just I'm going through the motions and trying to get a job. It's if I'm going to be a coach, that even brought me to you to say, hey, Jim, let's work together. Or I don't know if you came to me, I don't even remember how that worked. But that was going out on a limb, for me. And so I studied a lot. I listened to so many podcasts and really tried to grow my knowledge of just what is this, the whole psychological side of achieving things. And I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about, if only, but if only is stupid. If only doesn't work. It's you have no power in the past.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
It's just, okay, learn from it, and now here we are. We're in the present, and so it's been a fantastic 1 year's journey so far, and I'm certain that it's only going to get better for the next,
Peter,
however long we go.
You have a wealth of experience. You have a wealth of knowledge. And I'm not kidding you. You look the same. I feel like I'm back in the 80s. You look the same. Your body weight's the same. I'm a little heavier. You're not. You look great. You look like you could suit it up and play tomorrow. But, at some point in your life, there's an intersection of I have enough experience. I have enough knowledge. I still have youthful energy. And that window opens of opportunity. And right now, if I was a young player on the tour, woman or man, I could see you helping me get to the next level because of the experience, the knowledge, the S.C.O.R.E system, which you now understand backwards and still learning about it. But I'm excited about what you can do to help somebody, and I can see you coaching the next number one player in the world. Well, hopefully it's an American, but maybe not. Obviously, it's a global sport, and you live in London. It could be anybody, but there's a lot of people you could definitely help.
I thank you very much. I agree with you. I think that I was a coach 25 years ago, and I helped quite a few talented players, and they never quite achieved what I thought that they might. And I realized that, and back then I thought, oh, wait a second, I've got this wisdom from Harry Hopman, John McEnroe, Warren Woodcock, some Glenn Bassett. I mean, like a lot of great coaches. And I know as much about tennis as just about anybody alive, I think. And yet, but none of my guys are getting to where I think they should. And so it became, it wasn't at the moment, but I thought about it a lot over the years. And I realized, you know what, you can talk to your blue in the face, but if someone doesn't feel that themselves, well, people would just look at me and go, well, okay, fine, that worked for you, but I'm not you. You were better than me, and of course that wasn't the case. But there was something that clicked in my head that didn't click in theirs, so coaching isn't about telling people things; it's about helping them learn things.
Well, I found in my career it's helping people think less, not more. I'm not adding on. Everybody has the basics. Some are better than others, but that's kind of an entry fee to get on the tour. You got to have the basics honed pretty well. But that next level to the center, that's a mental game. And getting there's one thing. We can talk about that at another time. But in staying there, well, that's a whole different deal.